I think this is a problem with every millennial. I just bought something quite important. I would say this is like an investment. I'll show you. Obviously, I will tell myself this is worth it. It says on the box, it's not shopping, it changes your life. And I think I would agree. They're containers. I invested in containers, food containers, and I'm completely excited. When you hit your 30s, it seems like you look at the world differently and you care more about cohesiveness, being super organized. You do try. Sometimes you still fail, but you do love to be organized. And this is one of the things for me. I'm ecstatic. I mean, look at that. It's a tower of containers. A good quality one, I'm sure. I hope, because I paid a lot of money to get this, and I have a feeling that I will buy even more. They come in different sizes. I got 4 of the small ones. Now the sad part for me is that I think I read in the description that you cannot really choose the color of the cover, but I wrote it anyway, hoping that I would get all white. Sure enough, they didn't fulfill my wishes, so I got a transparent cover alongside with the white colors. It matters. Anyone else feeling very excited, even just watching this? I haven't even opened it yet, and it's just such a joy to see them all stacked. Let's open them one by one. Take off the wrap, making sure that I don't scratch any of them with my little carrot knife. And then I'll be cleaning them up before I start restocking and organizing my fridge. Starting with the big one. This is why I like the white covers. I just feel like the transparent one kind of cheapens it. Didn't I say that these are expensive containers? And that's the last one. To make it easy on myself, I think I'll just wash the covers first and then move on to the actual containers. Fun fact, they don't like stack inside together, but they do stack like on the top. containers. So we went grocery shopping the other weekend and usually would take out some stuff and then transfer them into a container, but we didn't really have time the other day, so everything's just sort of like shoved in the fridge. So I just want to transfer them all into these containers. So every time I open the fridge, I would be excited to cook. First up, I think I will start with the veggies. Cut them into different sizes and then wash them. I bought this Mama Lime Green. This is soap that is food grade, so I can wash my greens and fruits with this. Never really tried it. This is the first time I bought this. It was not too expensive. I hope that it smells nice and it does clean well. It has lime and cucumber. We'll see how it goes. Apparently all you need is half a tablespoon of the soap and then 1 liter of water. And then you can just wash the fruit and the veggies. So I got this big basket because I'm gonna be washing quite a few greens. I'm gonna start with the scallions, and this is a funny story because when I went grocery shopping, I bought this package. There's 2 big packets of scallions, and then my sister the other day thought that we don't have one, so she bought more. And now I'm drowning in scallions. Taking the new container, the long one, I'm just gonna size them up so that I can just cut, and then the rest with the green leaves, I can cut them into small portions and have them ready to just put into the stir fry or to the pan. I might be doing this wrong. I don't know. You let me know whether I should wash them first before I cut them into smaller pieces and then wash with the soap, or am I doing this right? For bok choys, I like to just keep them quite long, cut the roots out and then store them like that. If I need smaller sizes, then I'll just cut them before cooking. finally done cutting all the washing them, rinsing them, and preparing them for easier cooking in the future. So let us review what we've got today. I moved the bird's eye chilies to the container, so everything is now here. I heard that you have to store garlic clove inside the container to keep them fresh, but I'm not sure. So for now, there's no garlic inside. And then these are the chives. Cut them into pieces so it'll be easier for me to just like grab and then put into soup or something. Scallions, but the shortcut ones. Still smells very fresh. And then these are carrots. I just cut them and chop them into shorter bites. I'm not sure what I'm gonna cook it with because I don't really cook carrots on the daily. So I'm not sure, maybe to snack or something, find a dip. These are chai sims. I've cut them because there were so many, so I had 2 containers full of chai sims. These are scallions, the long ones. I like to keep them long just in case if I want to make soup, depending on what I need. If I want to cook them but still feeling the freshness from the stems, then I can just cut them. I don't have to wash them again. I find it easier to do it like that. I'm not sure whether I want to keep them in the fridge first or straight into the freezer, because I think I still have very few left in the freezer. These are the bok choys. Keep them big. I'm not gonna cut them unless I need to before cooking. There's only 1 container that is this big. I think I will need to get another one, but we'll see. I'm not in a rush. It's all neat, but now let's see whether I can store them neatly in the fridge. I got these from Tokyo One. They're small, they're for sauces and other condiments. They do the job and they're quite cheap. And these are leftover gingers. There's a leftover lime that I keep in this stainless steel container, which I got for cheap, and I don't like it because the lid just don't close airtight as the Sillicook one. But yeah, and then I've got some green tomatoes that I'm gonna move to the container. And I think that's the last one. I think this is funny. It's like the lime is an imposter. So that is it for today. That's mostly prepping for my cooking. So it's easier for me every time I want to cook. I can just grab the container and then start cooking straight away without having to bother myself with washing them, cutting them, and then, you know, it saves a lot of time. So let's see again the condition of my fridge. Everything else is still, they need work, but look at this part. They're all neat. I know where they are and I know what they are inside. So it's all good. If I need to store them in the freezer, I can. But for now, they're in the fridge and everything else is clean. I'm so glad I got this container. I'll probably get more in the future because I kind of like the bigger containers and then the long ones. It's easier for me to store greens that I don't want to cut up into smaller pieces. The medium-sized ones are perfect for most things. Let's save up for now and then we'll get new stuff next time. So that's all. I'm gonna cook now. Bye.